Alright. Okay, so I'm going to try and do the trick I was trying to do the other day before my daughter woke up and selfishly interrupted me. So the first thing I'll say, the real bit of magic, is this here on the table. It's actually a t-shirt, but I reckon if we look at that, that could pass off as a proper piece of magician's felt. That I like that. It looks pretty good. Yeah, so I am uploading a video, my first magic video. I use the term magic loosely because, well, two reasons. Firstly, I'm shit, I'm not a magician, I'm like a hobbyist at best. I just really enjoy magic, and that's it really. I'm giving it a go. Fuck it, everyone else is doing it and ruining magic. Why shouldn't I give it a go and contribute to the death of sleight of hand? No, I'm only kidding. I don't think I'm doing that. I think it's alright, this sort of thing. I don't think it does anything to damage magic, sort of uploading videos like this. Yeah, you're going to probably watch it a few times and figure out how it's done, but you could do the same sleights a week later and you'd miss it anyway, so I don't think it's too much of a problem. That said, it's just because I got into like a bit of an argument with somebody on the, what's his name? Is it Shim Lim on Fool Us. I saw like 8 million views on YouTube when he does this amazing, absolutely amazing sleight of hand. And you just got people bad-mouthing it. And it pissed me off because sort of like, well, live you wouldn't see that. Live you wouldn't pick up on any of those things he was doing. It's like you would just be amazed by it. It's only because you're just, you know, sitting and watching it 50 times on repeat on YouTube that you're spotting what he's doing, and I don't know, it just defeats the object really. And I just got into a bit of a rut with a bloke, and he claimed to be a magician. And I thought, well, bollocks, you're a magician. A real magician wouldn't be sitting watching YouTube videos, just like I'm not a real magician. I just, you know, I just find it kind of fun, and I can do a few little sleights and stuff. Anyway, 2 minutes in, let's give this trick a go. So it's called Oil and Water. It's not any of my work. This is all Derren Brown. The trick itself is as old as the hills. It's one of the oldest card tricks you'll ever come across, really. But I do it the way he does it because I think it's kind of fun. And let's give it a go. As the title suggests, just like oil and water doesn't mix, we're going to see if we can get these cards to mix, but you find that actually you can't. So we go red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black, until we've got them all genuinely mixed up like that, and there is no funny business. So we put them down like this. Now the idea is I'm going to square them all up so you've got them all intertwined, but let's just make them all so they're flush like this. Makes this next part a bit easier. And let's try this. I was going to do sleight of hand, but I think I'll actually do magic today because I'm feeling pretty magical, so let's give this a go. So we're going to try and separate them out actually. So despite the fact they're intertwined under here, we're going to try and use a bit of magic to get the blacks onto one side, the reds onto the other. So let's see if that has worked. So you've got the blacks separated out here. 4 blacks, and then on this side with any kind of skill and magic you've got the reds there. So that's 4 cards, and we're going to try it again with a 5th black and a 5th red once we've got the couple here, and I will just dispose of these for the sake of cleanliness down there. So now we've got the 5 blacks, 5 reds all there, all ready to go. Now this next bit is a little bit awkward because normally, you know, we would have it where somebody would be picking these cards, and I know I said that annoys me, but you're just going to have to trust me, I guess. So, nice and mixed up. It actually doesn't matter if they're mixed or not anyway, because you're going to pick a random selection regardless. So, idea being, we've got the 5 reds and 5 blacks mixed somewhere in there in no particular order, and the idea being we're going to pick 5 of these cards and see how lucky we get. There we go. How many have we got there? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. So I know I said I wouldn't say it, but yeah, it actually doesn't matter which of those 5 you pick. So on this side, just by sheer skill, you've managed to divine all of the black cards out there, and you've managed to, as you guessed it, take all of the red cards here. Now, the tricky part is now, if we get that pile of blacks and we get that pile of 5 reds, if we put them together now, right at the end of the trick, with a bit of luck, this time they should mix together. And that's oil and water.